Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, this is one of the most exciting games of the SuperUnited Rapid and Blitz chess event, and this game happened in the Blitz section. It's a game between the GOAT himself, Magnus, and world champion Gukesh. Now, so many eyes were on this game simply because Gukesh just defeated Magnus in Rapid, and Gary Kasparov actually said um, he said something in the lines of this is a convincing win by Gukesh, and it is now time to question Magnus' dominance in chess. I mean, he's somehow right. Yeah, and this was like a game that Magnus had to win because I mean, you just can't lose two games in a row against someone like Gukesh, right? Alright, so the game started with e4 by Magnus, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, knight f6, d3, bishop c5, knight f3, castles, takes, and then we have bishop e3 by Magnus. Okay. Alright, so Gukesh does not want to exchange his bishop simply because yeah, when you have two bishops, you are slightly better than your opponent who does not have two bishops. I mean, that's chess. Okay, so it continued with bishop to g5, h6, bishop to h4, bishop g4, h3, takes, bishop to e7, takes, and then we have g3 here. So it's not really clear as into what Magnus wants to do, but one thing we know for sure is that he wants to attack his opponent and hopefully force a win here because the position looks drawish, right? There's nothing exciting about this position, and he knows that his opponent can draw him unless he tries to, you know, force something out of the drawish and quiet position. Yeah, so the game continued with queen d7. We have h4 by Magnus. Bishop goes back to e7, castles. We have castles, bishop c5, queen g2, bishop to d4, knight e2, bishop b6. Okay, and then finally we have g4, g6, knight g3, knight to g3, queen e7, rook h1, rook d8, f4, f5, queen a2, rook d6, queen d2, king g7, and h4. So Magnus, he's really trying here simply because he knows how quiet the position is, right? And yeah, this move is quite good because black can't take. Once you take, you land yourself in this crazy fork here. It's a check, and knight here is also threatening to capture the queen and the rook here. It's a fork, and white is threatening to capture the queen and the rook here. So that is why Gukesh did not play the capture there, and he he tried to offer queens here. Magnus took, capture, knight goes back to f1. Rook f6, and then we have f3. Okay, rook f4 takes, and then rook h3, adding protection to the f3 pawn. Okay, he offered rook exchange. He took, and then knight to d2. So the position here is like I mean, it's actually a playable position for white, even though like white hasn't really achieved much in this position here, but it looks good for him because he has play here, unlike black. Alright, so the game continued with rook back to f6, knight c4, rook e4, e6 rather, rook b1, c5, check, king f2, bishop goes back to s7, takes, check, king a2, check with a take, and then he captures, check. Okay, now white is now better here. And let's see how Magnus played. Okay, so he played king to c4. Rook s6 takes. He took with a check. b4, rook s6, rook d1, check, king b3. This is a tricky move, but Magnus saw it and he played rook d3, king f6, c3, f2 bishop. Okay, rook d7. Okay, now it is so surprising when you look at how much time Magnus have as compared to his opponent, right? So Gukesh has 3 seconds and he's relying on increment. Magnus has a whole 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 4 seconds, right? And yeah, black here, he's just not feeling the game, right? He played this crazy move, and Magnus took, and he just resigned here. I mean, you don't have time, your position sucks. There's just no way that you can win this game. Bye.